Prime Minister Perry Christie is applauding the work of the Salvation Army, which he says has empowered many Bahamians to see that despite their disabilities, they can contribute to society, adding that the central government also has an obligation to deliver equity to all citizens, including those with developmental challenges and disabilities. He says the government is preparing to go to bid on a new facility on Gladstone Road for the disabled community. While the government has allotted land for the Salvation Army on Carmichael Road, the Prime Minister suggested that the organization revisit its plans to build next to that facility so the government can maximize its assistance to the organization.
The land is already there. It is on Gladstone Road. It is a place that will be safe and secure. And it is a place where there'll be a concentration of effort. And I can see now, for example, being able to have solar panels to be able to give you really sort of the advantages that could be put in place like that.
Now, the Prime Minister was addressing the Salvation Army's Advisory Board annual luncheon at Sabadilla, where longtime Chairman Judy Monroe demitted office, handing the gavel over to new Chairman Felix Stubbs. Minister of Social Services and Community Development, the Honourable Melanie Griffin, also noted that institutions offering social outreach were stretched by public demand, especially after Hurricane Joaquin. She says despite this, the Salvation Army stepped up with donations and other efforts to aid Bahamians in need. Griffin says she was proud to have the Persons with Disabilities Equal Opportunities Act passed last year, which the Salvation Army played a key role in formulating.
You were able to convert the document into Braille so that the blind could be equally informed of the laws affecting them. It is a certainty that in the near future, the lives of many persons will be transformed for the better as we continue to work for a more inclusive society. And again, you have contributed to this effort through the addition of your former divisional commander, Mr. Lester Ferguson, to our staff as the Executive Secretary of the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities.
With only 6 months to go before the current voters' register expires on July 15th, only in excess of 10,000 eligible voters have registered. Parliamentary Registrar Sherlyn Hall is hoping to speed things up. While he says 6 voter registration stations are open, that this number should have been doubled by now to accommodate more persons. Mr. Hall is once again appealing to those responsible to assist him in moving the process along.
I will appeal to various ministries and departments again to kindly release those persons that we have requested through the public service. Please release them to us so that we can complete this national exercise. I press this point forward. I don't know how much I could stress it again. These persons from the various ministries are to be released to us so that we can build more teams to be placed in strategic locations, and then we could bring in more numbers because we have to register close to, well, certainly over more than 177,000, allowing for the population increase. So these persons coming from the ministries will enable me to create new teams, additional teams, registration teams, so that we could reach our goal for 2017.
In other news tonight, delegates will meet in the capital later this month to address a wide range of issues, including the economic outlook. The theme of the upcoming Fidelity Business Outlook 2016 will seek to address the global balance. The second annual event is set for January 21st at the Atlantis Resort with a cadre of renowned speakers from abroad. Fidelity Bank President Michael Anderson said the conference will have a new interactive feature.
This year's delegates can download an app for the conference from our website. The app provides a full range of conference information, and it's interactive, so you can link back to discuss issues with both the speakers and other delegates. I mean, this inequality issues, we know the 1% having 80% or 90%, depending where you are, of their income, I think it's not just here, okay, but we're as badly affected by it as anywhere else. So I think it's more to give people something to think about, a starting point to maybe figure out how to change.
Now, agenda items will include conflict and responsibility, global prosperity, why everything is about to change, hunger in paradise, and economic outlook, an uncertain, uneven, and underwhelming recovery. Several local companies have partnered with Royal Fidelity to host the event.
As members of a global network of firms being PricewaterhouseCoopers, we know the importance of having dialogue and interaction on an international level to understand those matters that are going to impact the Bahamas, impact our clients that are international, but more importantly, how we build value for clients and how we build value for the country. So from that perspective, it becomes a very important conference to have an opportunity to hear from persons from the outside.
We see a wonderful cadre of speakers, and I'm also pleased to announce that this year we will be sponsoring 10 College of the Bahamas students from diverse industries and backgrounds to attend this conference, as we see it's a vital need to empower our youth as well.